Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. As you can see, I'm doing very, very well. I got the best baby in the world, giving me all kinds of wobbins. Yeah, got the best baby in the world, giving her mommy all kinds of wobbins. I know. She's so precious. I just love her to pieces. Yeah. She's like, Mommy. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. Went to the doctor yesterday. Everything went well. No problems there. Um, Talked about getting the upgrade to the new sensors that I have to do. I'll be able to use the old reader. Just have to start with the new sensors, so that's good. Tried calling the company to see about getting them ordered, and they were closed. I was like, okay, this is going to be a lot of fun, I see. Yeah. Well, I tried calling them, and I was given a runaround, and I'm like, oh, and he trying to say that, oh, we're out of network and all this crap and everything. I'm like, no, the insurance company called you all ahead of time and set it up themselves. Oh, it's a different division or this or that and everything. And so I get transferred over to them, and they were the ones who were closed. It's like, this is going to be so much fun. I'm not looking forward to this, but oh well. So, yeah. I know. I don't like I don't like how this is being set up. I feel like, I know I've said this before, where basically it's my company I'm working for trying to control my diabetes, and I don't care for that. It's from what I've been told, it's them who's making the decisions, and it's like, no. I mean, especially when I go and see a doctor and they're telling me everything is fine and so forth, and then I have my company no, I just don't care for it. I know, I need to get out of there. I need to get out of there for my soul. It's basically what it boils down to. And unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated. Yeah, things didn't go well as far as credit applications are concerned. There is one place I was recommended what are you doing? Don't you be chewing on stuff. Little silly girl. Excuse me. Anyway, there was one place that was recommended to try, because they do everything in-house, but unfortunately weren't able to get over there. They were trying to install the microwave and ran into issues. So it's like, okay. So we'll try it next week. Probably by then, well, maybe by then they'll have a car that I like or something. We'll see. But no, I will admit, I had a weird dream. It's kind of rattling my cage a little bit. I dreamt, basically I dreamt about my mom's good china. And mean person that it's with or going to or whatever. I don't know what it is, and I remember breaking down, crying in the dream, having to give it up, and really wishing that my mom was here. It was like I just wanted to be able to hug her. I don't know. It kind of rattled my cage a little bit. So I have a feeling I'm going to be spending the day trying to get grounded. But I'm going to do that. I'm going to do my morning meditation, do my yoga, go for a walk. I definitely need to lose some weight. I have gained some weight, which I already knew. But even with subtracting, excuse me, what I would normally subtract for, because I know their scales are always higher than the one that I used to use, which I consider to be more accurate. I definitely have gained a little bit of weight, so I want to be able to lose, as I go back to see him in 3 months, I want to be able to lose 20 pounds between now and then I'll definitely feel a lot better. So I'm dreading going back to work, really dreading it. It was nice, in a way it was nice kind of having these couple days off, but it's back to boredom city. Gosh, I do not like this job. I do not like it. And I can't figure out what I can do to try and reverse it. And I'm trying to do inner work. I'm trying to do, just about everything. Try and stay grounded, so on and so forth. But no matter what I do, it's just, yeah. I'm just not happy. Trying, like I said, even trying to do inner work, trying to figure, well, I know why, because I'm not that person. And I also keep thinking about somebody, a post I read about or something, I don't remember, it just kind of keeps going through my brain. Hi, how you doing? Of somebody who I think she was an aspiring writer or something, and what are you doing, you silly girl? And she wound up having to work as a waitress for about 1.5 years or something like that before she was finally able to get her own car, before she was finally able to move forward. And it kind of keeps buzzing around in my head. Yeah, right. So, and there was a post that I read this morning all about patience, and things are shifting for you, so on and so forth. So it's like, okay, I know, it's teaching me patience. Yeah. I'll be the first to admit, I'm not a very patient person. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's funny, I'm patient with everybody else, but with myself, I'm not. That's basically the lesson that has to be learned. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But that's alright. We'll get there. Yeah, right. We will get there, one way or another. But anyway, at least I got the opportunity to see one of the cities, namely, hi, namely St. Paul. Not all that impressed. Very, it wasn't busy or anything, but I just wasn't impressed with it. I expected more, um, and it found it to be quite dull and dreary, to be perfectly honest. Like, okay, I expected, because I kept seeing like old homes. I was expecting to see maybe some Victorians, like Queen Anne's or what have you. Nothing. Not a thing. It's like, okay. So, and she was saying that, people, they either like one or the other, and I'm like, I get the feeling I'm not going to like Minneapolis either. One thing I can't stand are all the tall buildings. That drives me nuts. I never cared for that to begin with. It's just, it's not really something that appeals to me at all. I'd much rather stay on the outskirts of things. But I know if I could go back driving, I'm going to have to deal with that at some point. At least a little bit here and there. But it's temporary. And at least it helps me to keep moving forward in a direction that I prefer to. I don't know. Just in many ways, I'm just not all that impressed with things here. I feel like how do I put this? I feel like I'm in the middle of a movie or something. Or I feel like I'm in the middle of the Twilight Zone. Or something. Where everybody's all nicey and so forth. And any minute, somebody's going to blow their top. I feel like there's something up underneath the surface there. Where kind of like, like maybe with some TV shows or whatever that you'd see where everybody's having to act a certain way and so forth. Oh no, we can't do that because of so-and-so, and they will know, and then you receive punishment. That's kind of how I feel. It's a bit unnerving. I want somebody to just be normal, be natural, and I feel like nobody is. And it's not because they're all happy-go-lucky and rested and so forth, because I know that's not it. I just feel like there's something beneath the surface that needs to explode. I don't know. I know I do. I know I have something beneath the surface that needs to explode. Yeah. Oh well. I'm just not all that terribly. Like I said, I'm just not all that terribly impressed with the area. It's like, okay. And I feel like I keep trying to force something that's never going to happen. May just be me being restless. Me trying to move forward but keep getting held back. I had the same issues out there, unfortunately. I don't know. But I know what I'm doing, isn't it? That much I do know. She's laying on my lap. I don't know, maybe it's just nothing more than working on finding that inner peace. I don't know. I feel like I did come across something that I did a screenshot of with regards to this full moon that we just had. And it was one of those things where, it's flipping through, messages or whatever, you do a screenshot and that's the message that's coming out for you, sort of thing. And the message that came out is, think about what's most important for you. And this is it. This little one right here. But I know at the same point, I'm thinking about my own self-satisfaction too. It's easy to talk about, being at peace, this, that, and every other thing, if you already have everything that you want, if you've already accomplished everything you want, for the most part. I'm kind of thinking of one person in particular who's been saying that here lately. But it's kind of difficult to do if you've never really achieved anything you wanted. I think back 20 years ago, when I was still living in Virginia and what I wanted. I feel like I'm always chasing my tail and never getting anywhere. Oh, I guess I'm just in a melancholy mood because of that dream I had. It was a weird dream. Really weird. It's like, where is this coming from? I don't know. Yeah. Just want to be able to live the life that I want. What I've been searching for, what I've been trying to go after all these years. And I'm like, why am I not allowed to live that life? Trying different avenues. And it's always eluding me. I don't know. I don't know. And again, with everything that's happening astrologically, it could just be Um, a lot of old stuff creeping up too. But I at least did do some cooking last night. I did get to experience one thing that I had been wanting to experience, a Whole Foods, not a non-traditional sort of Whole Foods, one that's, like inside of a parking garage, basically. That was weird. It was an experience. Basically one that's in a really big time urban type setting. Not traditional grocery store where you have an underground parking garage and you go in and so on and so forth. It was interesting, but nothing I really care if I experience again. It's like, okay, done this, move on. Did get a chance to do a little bit of cooking last night, so that was a good thing. Yeah, that right. I've always been somebody who's always been so restless. It seems like no matter how much I try, I'm always restless. I don't know. I forgot I was going to look something up before I jumped up on here. And, oh yeah, today is a 5-day, according to my numerology chart. So I get it. That's not helping either. I at least wanted to maybe run to Walmart and grab some clothes. Some cooler clothes than what I'm wearing. Oh well. Didn't get a chance to do that. But oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm always dissatisfied with life. I always keep trying to pursue what it is I'm trying to pursue and never able to get there. No matter how hard I try, no matter what I do, something always stops me. Next week I'll see if I can maybe get a car. That would be nice. That'd be very nice. And yeah, I'd walk away from that job in a heartbeat. Most definitely. I can't stand it there. Absolutely can't stand it. But oh well. Another week. And that's a thought too. Alright. Now, I still wouldn't be able to because I bought a little bit more than I anticipated. That's okay. Here is next week. This will happen. I'm tired of everyone dictating shit to me one way or another. This is going to happen. I don't care if I have to start renting vehicles every week. I am not staying in this place. I am not happy there. I'm fed up with it. I'm moving forward. One way or another, I'm moving forward. I'm going to check out the situation with that car dealership, and yeah, if not, I'll check with some other ones. One way or another, this is going to happen. Because I am not going to stay there. I have nothing but dread with going into that place. It's like, oh. But yeah, this is going to happen one way or another. So, all right, knuckle down and keep moving forward in one form or another in the direction that I want to be going in. I know where I want to go. And I'm going to keep moving forward. I know that my disposition this morning is because of that dream I had. I don't know where it came from. It's just weird. But yeah. We're going to keep moving forward, aren't we? So anyway, yeah, this was really, it was really nice being able to cook last night. I do need to make some cookies. Or push comes to shove, I'll just run back down here to this grocery store and pick up those. Those have been some good cookies I've had. Those lemon cookies, those have been really good. Maybe some more Milanos. If I feel I don't have enough time to be able to do the others. I was going to do the chocolate no-bake cookies that we used to have when we were kids. I was going to do those this time. But yeah, as far as the doctor was concerned, he was quite satisfied with everything with me. No pointers or anything. One nice thing is that he wasn't trying to pressure sale me. And I told him right out. Well, first I thanked him for not doing the pressure sale thing. He was like, no, I feel like that's, if what you're doing is working, why change it, And I told him right out, I'm not interested in the pens. I'm not interested in the pump, And he's like, no. He's like, yeah, there have been quite a few advancements as far where you don't even have the tube anymore as far as the pump is concerned. It's just all, it syncs up, even the Libre system, it syncs up with the sensor. And it's just a little device that gets attached, and the insulin, it's basically like a little tube that goes up underneath the skin, so you don't have an external tube. I'm like, that's interesting, but I'm still not interested in it, so, yeah, yeah, right, I know. So, also, heard about the court case. Almost forgot about that. And, yeah, I've been subpoenaed. But it's like I told them, I do not have a real ID. So, even if I go over to DMV to see about getting one, I'm not entirely too sure if I'd have it back in time to be able to travel. And I need to, because I wouldn't even be able to go until next Tuesday. And, of course, court date is 16th. They have the calendar call on the 10th, basically to find out if we're still on schedule or not. That's what the calendar call is. And if we are, then we move forward. So, and schedule is come out for the week before. I'm still not getting days off together. All right. That's a good goal. At time of the court case, that's when I'm going to walk. That's a good goal. Yep. Save my money and move in that direction. Yeah. That's a good idea. I like that. All right. I'm such a goal-oriented person. That's my problem. No, it's not a problem. It's a very good attribute. All right. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. And maybe that's part of it too. Maybe I need to switch over my driver's license. Yeah. All right. Game plan. Next Tuesday, run to DMV. get my driver's license switched over. Thursday, of course, I got my doctor's appointment with primary care physician, and I also will need to probably do a Whole Foods run again. Fortunately, Whole Foods is just right around the corner, right there in St. Paul. It's not too far. Yeah, it's like maybe 5 minutes drive, something like that. So we'll do that, and then bring everything home, and I don't remember what time the doctor's appointment is. I'll have to check my calendar. And then we'll run over there to that car dealership, see what we can do. So, yeah, this is going to happen one way or another. I'm determined. I don't care what it takes. I don't care if I have to start going back, if I have to be renting a vehicle for a while. I do not care. This is going to happen. I am not staying. I don't like it there. It's not conducive with my personality. I am not somebody who sits around on their hands all day and allows himself to get overweight. Oh, gosh. It's like, nope, not happening. So, we're going to do this. Anywho, I'm going to go. Yeah, and like I said, as far as the court case is concerned, it's like they had the process server has to get with the DA and let them know that I don't have a passport nor a real ID. So it's for me to be able to travel. So I don't know if they have to get some sort of paperwork for a special circumstances, how I'm a witness in a criminal case or what. So we'll find out. But this is a good game plan. I like this. So we're going to do that. But in the meantime, I need to get myself moving. And I forgot today's trash day. And either way, I need to clean her box. So get that taken care of. And at least go for a walk. I want to lose this weight too. By the time 20 pounds. I prefer to lose 30 pounds by the time I go see him again in 3 months. It's 10 pounds a month, but I'll settle for 20. So I got a lot of work to do. And I bought a bunch of stuff to make salads and lean meat. And that's mostly what I buy ever anyway, as far as meat is concerned, is lean meat. It's more the junk food and toning myself up and so forth, and then losing that weight. And that's something else I need to see about getting too, is a bathroom scale. And I really would like to get some cooler clothing, mostly because of indoors. We are supposed to be cooling off come Friday. We're supposed to be getting, I think, a cold front or something through, help us. It's really not that hot. It's just when you're in in the store there, it's like, it's a hot box basically. It's cool outside, but it's indoors. It's like, and it's not because the sun is beating down on it or anything. It's just they need to turn the heat off. They need to blow some AC. I was in other places where it's nice and cool. Excuse me. They need to turn that AC on. And I mean, I've been in, like those sorts of stores back there where it's a hell of a lot hotter. And they had the AC going full blast. Yeah. But oh well. It is what it is. Alright. We got a game plan. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, in the meantime, yeah. And by that point, I should probably have quite a bit saved up, too, to be able to buy a car. Nice down payment, basically. at least maybe get that down payment. That's the thing. You know, they're all, if I'm going to be doing it on my own, they're either wanting a strong co-signer, which it's like, no, that's not going to happen. It was something that, with their dealer that I was trying to work with, it was like, he was like, oh, he had brought that up, and he's like, oh, you mean right now? And I'm like, no, I mean never. I am never going to have a co-signer. It's like, no, this is my thing. It's like, no, I'm not going to have a co-signer. Idiots. But anyway, like I said, I see through people's bullshit. But anyway, and then at the end with everything, I wish I could help you more, this and that. It was more him feeling guilty and everything. I'm like, I don't much care. That's your fucking guilt. Go away. It just, yeah. And it was more of a whining. Ugh. Go away from me. I don't like your energy. I see through your bullshit. I do. I see through people's bullshit, and that's one of the things that makes people uncomfortable with me. I see right straight through it, and then it's just all, ugh, whatever. But anyway. Yeah, something just hit me. Yeah, something just hit me. Okay, I see. All right, got it. Okay, I know what I need to do. I know what I need to do. All right, game plan. I already spelled all that out. We're gonna stick to it. All right. Talk to y'all later. Love you guys. Love you.